I automated my $1.5 million per year SMMA by building an A-player team, and I'm going to show you how you can do the same as well. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how I exactly build, hire, interview, train, and manage top-tier talent, so I only work 2 to 4 hours a day and make $1.5 million a year. Alright, let's dive in. Right now my team costs around $18,000 a month to run everything from media buying, appointment setting, customer success, and some admin tasks, as I have a couple of VAs. And honestly, I only work 2 to 4 hours a day. Yes, there's some days that I work 8, so there's some weeks and months that I had to work 12, but at this point it's usually around 2 to 4 and sometimes it's 6. And you know how? My team actually handles everything for me, so I really don't have to do too much to get my agency up and running. So you're probably asking what makes someone an A player and how you can find them. For me, it's someone who owns outcomes more than tasks. Everyone can do tasks, but like if you can find someone who is focused on outcomes more than what they're doing during the day, that's an A player. How I can explain this is if a customer success manager managing a client account and their promise is bringing in 10 clients or 10 appointments this month, what that person need to do is not focus on, okay, I get the media buyers to run the ads. Okay, ISAs start dialing and calling the leads. Okay, we're booking appointments. No, those are just steps that you need to take care of. Or like you talk to the client 3 times a day, make sure like reported them, make sure they're happy. Those are just tasks that you need to do. And outcome is 10 appointments. Did you able to get that 10 appointments? And what did you do to get that 10 appointments except your tasks, right? Because sometimes you need to be more creative to be able to hit your quota. So if you can find someone who can own that outcomes more than the task that you're gonna do, entrepreneur, someone in your company who is open to earn more money and actually smart and can do and can put a lot of effort into your business, that's the A player person in my team. But you're probably curious, how are you going to notice before you hire someone? I usually look for little signals because those little things means a lot. Little things like did they actually read this job description? I usually put something different in the job post. So if people mentions that means, okay, yeah, that people actually read the whole post and actually studied it. Even if they read it like 5 minutes before the interview, it's fine. They still took their time to do that. A lot of people, they just apply to hundreds of jobs and they just talk to a couple of people, they reply to them and they're curious why no one get back to them, because you need to put more attention and intention to your interviews. And also I do put not just one different thing in the post. Also I put like I usually ask for a loom or a voice message explaining their experiences. So to make a loom, you need to take around 3 to 5 minutes from your day. Maybe if you're not great at camera, it might be like 20 minutes because you gotta do a bunch of tries. And I'm guessing most of the people are not good at camera, so it's gonna take them like 15 minutes to make like a 3-minute loom. So I'm curious if that person gonna take that 3 minutes of their time to submit that loan. Some people say just write something else, or like write a website name over there, and those are instantly eliminated. Like we get hundreds of people that are looking to work with us in every job post that we do, but only I would say 10 to 15 actually qualifies to talk to us. The rest is instantly eliminated because they didn't put the effort and to make the loom for us. And if they actually done that part, they made the loom, they talked to us, first interview is booked. First interview usually is a phone call or like a 15-minute Zoom call. In there, I just want to see what type of question they're going to ask. I explain them what is the company and what we do in the simplest term in the first 5 minutes. Maybe I ask them a couple simple questions, like where did they live, what did they do, what type of experiences they have, all that stuff, and I let them talk in the next 10 minutes. And I'm looking for smart questions. I'm looking to someone who can actually pick it up what we do in like those 5 minutes and maybe try to find some relation with their past jobs, or maybe someone who's like, who can ask, like who can be smart about it. If I can find that person, I'll make sure to put them in the next part of hiring. And if you ask for red flags on those first interview, it's usually if they're blaming something, it could be anything. If they're blaming weather, if they're blaming their past job, if they're blaming anything, they're probably not a good team player, not a A-tier player at least. They might be good at what they're doing, but they won't be a good team player. When it comes to hiring, I think one of the first two roles that you need to hire in your agency is a media buyer and a customer success manager. I think it just depends on what are you more qualified at. But usually I like to hire media buyers first because media buying takes good amount of time. If you have good SOPs, everyone can do media buying. It's just clicking buttons. Again, you gotta have a good SOP and you gotta have templates and all that. After that point, it becomes clicking buttons. I'm not talking about whole advertising is clicking buttons because there's a lot that goes into it. But if you have your ad templates, your ad text, your landing pages are templated, and your SMS sequences and everything is done, then media buying is just clicking buttons. So I would hire for that position first, and I would hire a CSM later, because you probably want to hire a CSM that is with no accent, I would say. And those people, they charge a little bit more than a regular media buyer, because media buyer usually don't do anything that is like face to the customer. And some people, when they're looking to hire, they either go for the most expensive, thinking that's going to be the best case scenario, or the cheapest, thinking they're going to save the most money. I think looking at it as a price tag might be the worst case scenario ever. In my team, I have people that get paid less than everyone else in the team, but do generate the most amount of results, and they get promoted so fast to the other people's level. So when you're hiring, it's not about how much you can pay them, it's more like how much they can give you. If I'm looking for media buyers or ISAs, like people that I can actually hire from different countries and they don't have to be client facing, I'll look for Upwork and onlinejobs.ph. It's a Filipino website. Basically, you can hire media buyers, ISA, all that, and it's actually a really good website. Recommended. Also, Facebook groups are really good. You just need to put more time into Facebook groups to find the good ones, because you're gonna get hundreds of people and you need to be able to eliminate them really well, and it takes time. Online job page doesn't take that much time because they're already coming qualified, but it's paid. So at the end of the day, it's your choice. I usually post it on both to see who's gonna be the best fit for the role. I don't mind where they're coming from, but one thing that I always do when I'm hiring is building a hiring funnel, meaning I'll make a 5-minute Loom video explaining their role, how much they can make, hype them up a little bit, and also show them why they should work with us. That video is all about why they should work with us, and at the end there's like a disqualifier, so they're like, there's a FOMO into it, everyone wants to apply, and they click on it and they put their names, numbers, Loom messages, or like their CVs or whatever you want to put in there. It's like a simple funnel, 2-step funnel, and second funnel is, hey, thank you so much, we got your information, we'll get back to you, and all the information goes to my Go High Level sub account for hiring that I created for hiring specifically, and I'll just look at the results there and see who is most qualified for the role. And one of the other things that I do before hiring is I give everyone a test. Let's say if I'm hiring a media buyer, I give them a mock campaign, tell them a situation, hey, this is the business, type of business, this is the location, this is the budget, and this is the type of list we are trying to get. I'm not giving you anything to see what you're gonna create by yourself from scratch. And I asked them create an ad campaign for me, and I made them create an ad campaign, and I look at it and I'll see how similar is it with my ad campaigns, and now I'll take a look at it in general, see how much the effort they put into it, because I either ask another Loom to explain their ad campaign, like set up in an ad account and show me on a Loom, or make a Google document and show me, I'll see how much effort they actually put into it. Some people just go to Facebook ad library and copy and paste an ad. They're eliminated. Some people, they actually put effort into it and do something creative, and they're almost instantly hired. Okay, so I believe you guys already understand how do I hire and what do I look at and what is my process looks like. How do I actually manage working few hours a day only? Everyone in my team actually focuses on outcomes. Everyone have their weekly goals and they have systems to follow. It's in a point that they don't need to ask me for everything. Things only comes to me if it's escalated. I maybe work 2 to 4 hours a day, but I work with bigger problems than they do. And we keep it simple. We use Slack for team notifications and team communications. And we also use Go High Level as a CRM and to actually talk to our clients as well. We use Go High Level's SMS and email capabilities to keep in touch with our clients. And we do a lot of team calls during the week. We have our one-on-ones on Fridays. Mondays usually team calls, and during the week we have different department calls, and we have some team calls here and there as well. And on those calls, what we talk about is what went well, what is stuck, and what we need to improve next week. And that's it. I don't really need to micromanage it as long as I see the big picture and everything is working and clients are getting results. I just steer the ship, and now I focus on building systems. I focus on higher level stuff so they can actually have more stuff in front of them to help them be more successful in their jobs. So if you're doing more than 3 roles at your agency, it's actually time. And especially if you're making over 6-7 grand, it's time for you to start hiring. And if you need to hire, send me a DM on Instagram. I would love to help you. You might think at this point, maybe you're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 grand, 15 grand, and you're scared to hire because your income gonna go low, and it's always scary to have less money. But this is actually investing into your business. And believe me, if you hire one media buyer and one ISA and one VA, it's gonna cost you $1,500 to $2,500 a month, and it will give you enough time to sign that much more client. Let's say you have 10 clients, you hire 3 people, you can get actually 10 more clients with those 3 people with only spending $2,000, $2,500, something around there. Stop wasting time. Business loves taking action. And if you think you're getting stuck and you're wearing a lot of hats and you're not, maybe you're thinking you're not making enough money, it's might be the best time to hire. So if this video helped you, please subscribe and like the video. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.